Hi guys, welcome to this week's Warlord Wednesday. I suppose the biggest news this week is the fact that Warlord are offering free postage on any orders over £20. Normally it's over £50, but over £20. That means I can get a lot of stuff there for, well, most of the stuff, the boxes you get are just over £20, so that's brilliant. Also, the President's Day 20% off offer they had for US bolt action and American War of Independence black powder figures is coming to an end soon. So combine that with 20% off plus free postage on orders over £20 and get some good bargains in there. And also the From Russia with Love 3 for 2 on Russian vehicles, Napoleonics. Again, that's coming to an end soon. So if you want to get them in there now, especially with free postage on orders over £20. Brilliant. Okay guys, before I show you where I'm up to with my Napoleonic French, I'd just like to say that next month, with the release of Campaign Market Garden, I'm going to take a break from black powder, and next month will be bolt action month. It will be Campaign Market Garden. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a quick look through the Campaign Market Garden book itself. Also show you my British, so I'll show you the contents of the British Airborne box set, the British Command blister, the British Mortar blister, and hopefully, if funds allow, I'll also get myself one of the new British Airborne Jeep sets. So that's my plan for next month. Hopefully I'm going to try and get a full army assembled, maybe painted. So I'm looking at getting the HQ mortar, 2 or 3 squads of airborne, 500 point force next month. So follow me on that, and if time permits, might even have a go at a couple of the scenarios in the book. Okay, so let's have a look at the Napoleonics. So let's have a look at the Napoleonic French line infantry command pack from Warlord. I say there's 6 figures in it, so let's have a quick look. And Ronnie S has kindly packed this, so thanks Ronnie if you're watching. So this is one of the poles for the standard, so you only get one, where you get 2 in the British one. So look at the figures. You get 2 at the tops. Standard one, and there's an eagle there. A look at it. Good. So the eagle one will be used on this because the first battalion in a brigade carried an eagle and a standard, and then the ones after that carried a standard and a fanion, I believe. So first guy down, here's the drummer, little drummer boy. So he'll be joining the forces of the French. And now we've got 2 guys here that would do as officers. I'm not sure. I'll have to have a look online and check. One might be an officer, one might be a sergeant. He might be a sergeant because he's not wearing a coat. As most of the figures have got coats on, I'll be using this one. So he can go there. I might use him at a later date. We've got an engineer with a big axe. A normal guy with a rifle. And here's the guy that carries the standard. Again, I'll probably don't have to drill this one out. That's good. You just got a cut there, just put it through. So that's good. So that's the French command. The rest of the brigade are well on the way. So you've got these 4 guys are on the base. Just getting there. So the command section is going to be on a base with 8 figures, like the British one, and I'll put the regiment name and that on the bottom again, just the same. So yeah, so that's I'm not going to base them the same as well. So I'm not going to cover that. It's not much point in going over. I've already done that. So next time I show these, so I'll just go through the basing of the command. These little guys now, and then I'll go through and show the full battalion. Okay guys, so that's where I'm up to with the French Napoleonics. I've looked at map campaigns, which are my favourite type of campaign really. So let's go and have a look. I think you're much more involved with a map campaign than you are with a linear one. It's more visual, you've got more an idea of what you're actually doing. So doing the missions for a map campaign is basically exactly the same as you would any others. You choose whatever missions you want, and you can make alterations to them if you so see fit, or you can just play them straight out of the rule book or supplement book, whichever way you want to go. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run through a bolt action campaign, map based campaign I ran probably 2.5–3 years ago now, and it was based around the town of Armage in northern France, on the French coast there. This area I've marked off in a box in red, and then once I did that, I went and got a map of the area, and I overlaid that map with a series of hexes, and I lettered each hex with a unique 2-letter code. The top corner there is AA, the next one is BA, and then AB, BB. So yeah, and each one is a unique code as a reference point for the players to choose for targets. So after I did that, I then divided the map up so the Axis and the Allied players, both sides had an equal number of hexes to start with. You can see there's a few blank ones there. They were there as a bit of breathing space for the players. So then what happened once this was done, the map was posted on Facebook, because I run the campaigns on Facebook. It's easy to do. So the map was posted up on Facebook, and I actually run 3 pages. So I have the main page, which is I call a battles page, which is when battles are fought and games are played. They put the results on that thread, and then they have an Axis page and an Allied page. So basically on the faction pages, the players who are all playing Allied can discuss which of the hexes they want to attack, and then what they do is they then draw up where they want to go and post their choices in a post, and then the Axis players do the same thing. They look at the map and they say, well, I want to attack from GB into FB, and then they post that, so I'll attack FB. And then what I do is I take the targets from both sides and match them up, so a player from either side will play each other. It's helpful if both players choose to attack the same hex, but if not, it doesn't matter, because if it's hopefully balanced, then you'll have the same number of players on either side, so each player will play each player on the opposite side, so you get however many games there is, all against different opponents, which makes it much more fun and gives you more of a challenge, and also introduce you to new players that you might not have played before. So when the results come back in, this map will then get updated. As you can see on this one, at the end of week 1, the Germans took 4 hexes, giving them an advantage. So the same thing happens again then at the end of the week. Both sides go off to their respective Facebook pages and discuss what location they want to attack and feed the numbers. They post up the games, they play the games again, put the results on the battles page. I then take the results and I feed them into the map, and again I'll change the map now to the next week, and as you can see it swings around about. The Allies got a couple back and Germans got a couple as well. Quite a balanced week, that one. So this was the end of week 4, and if you count up the number of hexes controlled by each side, you know, so the Allies have got 12 hexes and the Axis forces have got 18. So we decided to stop the campaign there, because even if the Allies had won every game on the next round, they still wouldn't have secured enough hexes to actually win the campaign. So that's where this campaign finished, and it was really good fun. It was fun to watch the hexes going backwards and forwards. The guys who took part really enjoyed it, really enjoyed the map part of it, whereas on your other campaigns you're fixed in to where you're going to go. These games you can actually make them so you could actually set each hex its own scenario. So if you're fighting in hex GB, you play X scenario. If you're fighting in X DA, you play another scenario. You could fix scenarios to hexes, or you can actually play them so when the guys meet to play the game, they can just roll randomly for any game in the book, play that game, and the winner of the game wins control of that hex. Really good fun. And I'll probably be doing another map-based campaign shortly. Okay, so that's map-based campaigns. As I say, really good fun to play. All campaigns are good fun to play, and hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed that, and stay tuned for next week, which will be next month, which will mean Bolt Action Campaign Market Garden Month. Stay tuned, especially if you follow Bolt Action, you're going to like it.